It was one of the rainiest nights of the year. Streetlights cast golden reflections on the slick sidewalks, while Shawn Mendes, having finished preparations for his upcoming tour, headed toward a modest hotel. He held a small umbrella, but the steady downpour still soaked the edges of his hoodie. Just outside the hotel entrance, he noticed a young man in his early 20s, Luca, clutching a guitar case and a paper cup half filled with rainwater. Luca looked uneasy as he stood in the rain, hoping to find any opportunity to share his music. Right as Shawn stepped toward the hotel lobby, Luca nervously called out, "Excuse me. I was looking for a place to perform, but this rain ruined everything." Turning to face the voice, Shawn saw the guitar case. He asked, "You play guitar?" Luca, clearly embarrassed, nodded and lifted the case. "Yes, but I'm hardly lucky enough to set up on the street. Sometimes I get permission to perform in small cafes." Shawn smiled and said, "Why don't you come inside? Let's see what we can do." He gestured toward the hotel's front doors, inviting Luca to follow. Once inside, Shawn kindly requested permission from hotel staff to hold a quick little performance in the lobby. Although puzzled, the manager agreed. A few guests gathered around, curious. Luca was hesitant at first, but with Shawn's encouragement, he took out his guitar and strummed a few chords. The lobby fell silent as Luca began to sing. His voice echoed warmly through the space, capturing everyone's attention. Some people started recording on their phones. Shawn smiled, impressed by Luca's authentic sound and heartfelt lyrics. As soon as Luca finished his song, the small crowd erupted into applause. He looked both stunned and overjoyed. Shawn then asked, "Do you have other songs?" Luca responded hesitantly, "I do, but no one ever really listens." Shawn was reminded of his own early experiences, long hours spent in his bedroom writing songs he was too nervous to share. He told Luca, "I used to feel the same way. It isn't always easy to let your voice be heard." A spark of understanding passed between them. "But maybe there's a chance for you to show people what you've got." Shawn took out his phone, leaving a quick voice note for his manager. Turning to Luca, he said, "I'm organizing a small benefit concert tomorrow night. We had a lineup, but there's a spot open. Would you like to play one of your songs there?" Luca's eyes widened. He hesitated for a moment, overwhelmed. I don't know what to say. This is a huge deal for me." Shawn patted him on the shoulder, grinning. Every big break starts with a small chance. The following evening, a charity event took place at a small yet charming music venue. Shawn Mendes opened his set, performing some of his songs, then addressed the crowd. "I've got someone special to introduce. Please give a warm welcome to Luca." Luca, stepping onto the stage, felt his heartbeat racing. Under the glowing stage lights, he strummed his guitar and began to sing. Though nervous at first, his voice soon steadied, captivating the audience with its earnest quality. By the end of his song, the applause was thunderous. Shawn joined Luca on stage, lifted the young musician's arm triumphantly, and said, "I told you he was talented." Luca's performance that night became a turning point. Videos of his singing quickly circulated on social media, introducing his music to people far beyond the small audience. The charity concert itself raised funds for those in need, achieving its goal while also putting Luca's talent in the spotlight. After the show, Shawn caught up with Luca backstage. "Your voice is unique," he said. "If you're ready to keep working hard, I'd love to help however I can." Luca's eyes shone with gratitude. He felt a profound sense of purpose he'd never known before. A few months later, Luca found himself booked in small local venues, honing his craft. Shawn's recommendation opened the door to conversations with producers, and an online following began to grow. Luca's family watched in tears of joy as he pursued the dream he once thought impossible. Shawn, busy on another tour, kept tabs on Luca's progress. In an interview, he smiled and said, "Talent is a precious gem, but sometimes all it takes is a little nudge to help someone share it with the world." Thanks for tuning in. If you found this story inspiring, feel free to like, share, and subscribe for more uplifting tales. Remember, sometimes one small act of kindness can set a whole new path in motion.